When it comes to content marketing, people get so excited and hung up on the content creation process that sometimes the planning phase is just thrown out the window. In this video, learn how to build your own content marketing plan that fits your business with these 3 steps. What is content marketing? Before you can build an effective and personalized content marketing plan, let's get on the same page first. Meaning, let's define together what content marketing really means. Content marketing is the process of creating and distributing valuable content to your audience. Now, content can be any medium. In fact, physical products and digital services are 2 types of content marketing examples. However, content marketing is commonly used when referring to online marketing. For example, the internet is a medium where you can host various types of content, such as your website and blog series, videos, infographics, social media discussions, etc. Essentially, anything you create for an audience is content. So what's the confusion about content marketing? Content marketing seems pretty straightforward, yet confusion always happens during the creation phase. When creating your content, you have to be sure you're creating something that is relevant to your audience's lifestyle right now. For instance, you're an inbound marketing agency, and you find that your audience needs help determining whether they should keep their marketing in-house or if they should outsource. Your job then is to not only create valuable content that will help them make that final decision, but ultimately, your content should make them take action toward your business's services. As you invest value in your audience, make sure that what's valuable to you is also included in your content. Step 1. Perform a content audit. A content audit is where you comb through your existing materials, looking for consistency as well as inconsistency across the board. A content audit helps to align every piece of content that you create with your brand message and your audience's needs. As you are going through your content, clarify the following items. Content title. Write down the title of your content. Whether it's the title of a blog post or an ebook, visualize your brand's past writing style by writing out your past content titles. Stage in the buyer's journey. What stage in the buyer's journey does this piece of content represent? Map out how your content either addresses the awareness, consideration, or decision stages. For example, you may notice you have more awareness stage-focused blog posts than consideration or decision stage-focused posts. With this information, after you finish your content audit, you know now to create more consideration and decision stage content in the future. Format or type of content. A blog post, an infographic, a video, an ebook, and a webinar are just a few different types of content that you may have currently in your arsenal. However, if one of your goals is to increase visual content creation, then this content audit will give you the proof you need to move forward. Buyer persona. Finally, write out which of your buyer personas is this content targeting specifically. You should have at least 2 to 3 buyer persona profiles that make up your target audience. If you're unsure about who this content is specifically targeting, you may have too many general pieces of content. The more specific you can be with your marketing, the better. And the best way to do that is through your buyer personas. Without a content audit, it will be harder to find specific examples of content that needs improvement, is missing or underrepresented, or is already well covered. Take your time, be thorough, and revisit your past materials in order to improve your content for your audience. Step 2. Choose topics around what you know and what your audience is asking for. What are some topics that you know best? In fact, what 3 topics does your audience generally come to you for answers? You don't want to oversaturate your content with too many topics. Limit your content with 2 to 5 topics max. That way, your audience knows clearly what your business can solve for them. Also, having minimal topics will benefit your metrics later. For instance, let's say you focus on inbound marketing, web design, video, and advertising. However, through your content audit and analytics, you realize that there is a high interest in web design and video. With that information, you know for future content planning to create more web design and video-focused content. Step 3. Create monthly goals and content action items. Generally, you may have quarterly and annual goals, but what do your monthly goals look like? Setting annual goals can help you establish benchmarks for your quarterly goals. And quarterly goals can be broken down further to bi-weekly or monthly goals. These interim targets are small steps that will hopefully lead you towards achieving your long-term goals. So, as you create your content marketing plan, take the time to create some monthly short-term goals for your content marketing plan. Keep in mind that these should still be SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals that assist you in mapping out what you really want your content marketing to do for you. For example, if your annual goal is to increase sales in your online video service by 10%, your monthly goal would then be to create a video marketing campaign, creating video marketing tips, tricks, and best practices based on your success stories that you've experienced as an online video service provider. Key takeaways. Create one monthly goal along with 3 content action items. For instance, let's say you want to achieve 750 quarterly website visits while converting at least 9 of them into sales-ready leads by the end of the quarter. This means that your monthly goal will be 250 website visits, converting 3 of them into leads by the end of the month. Your 3 content action items could be to write periodic blog posts, host a live Q&A on social media, and send weekly lead nurturing emails. Whatever your goal is, narrow it down to one monthly goal and then create 3 content action items that you and your team can commit to during the month. Be sure to measure its success as you go. That way, you don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. Finally, plug all this into a content marketing editorial calendar. This calendar will not only show your goal and your action items, but it will help you with accountability. For more on how you can improve your marketing efforts, download our handy toolkit.